CGTN's Coletta Wanjoyi is in Addis Ababa. She joins us now live with the latest. Coletta, WFP saying that 40% of Tigrayans are suffering extreme lack of food. Tell us just how bad the situation really is.
Well, as you can imagine, it is a conflict that has spanned for about 18 months, and at some point there was a gap in terms of how much food was going into the Tigray region. The government declared a humanitarian ceasefire in April, and with that we've seen some supplies going in, but that's not enough. Like WFP says, if they would get at least 100 trucks going in with supplies per day, then that would be okay. Supplies are going in, but not enough. They also say they need enough fuel to at least supply food from the capital city Mekelle to the other regions of the Tigray region where people are in need. And also we know some health issues. We've seen the World Health Organization saying that health facilities are really down in terms of supplies as well as apparatus, and that's really a challenge. So at the moment it's life-saving supplies that are really a challenge for the Tigray people in the short term.
And then that brings us, of course, to the call for help. What do the people of northern Ethiopia need right now, and how is the government and its partners responding to those needs?
Well, Lindy, at the moment it is a rainy season. The rainy season is beginning, so it would be the opportune time for at least farmers in that region also to put in some seeds in the ground. Already the UN says there are about 4,000 metric tons of seeds in the region, but now they need cash and supplies, cash and fuel to distribute these seeds to other parts of the region from the capital or the cities in Mekelle and other major cities to other regions. So they need that is in shortfall, and also fertilizer is needed. Already the federal government has allowed the importation of fertilizer for humanitarian agencies, but they need funds and logistics to distribute that. So that would be the main thing, so that they don't have a problem of food supply and don't miss this planting season. But on the other side, the State Minister for Finance was in Parliament yesterday explaining that in the draft budget that has been presented for the next financial year, reconstruction and rebuilding of the Tigray region has been given some preference there. About 20 billion birr has been allocated for that, and with that the government says it will also get some support from the World Bank under a financial facility that has already been signed. So that is the main issue that the government and the humanitarian agencies are pushing forth. Short-term food supply and life-saving things, then the long-term reconstruction. And now we already have some appetite for peace talks and negotiations. We already see the government, being the latest, having a few days ago explained that the kind of conditions they would love for negotiations, and the TPLF also saying the kind of conditions they would love for negotiations. So at least that kind of gives some hope. So at the moment it's about short-term and looking forward for a peaceful resolution to the conflict.